Today I'm gonna attempt to build and test 100 ideas for my Lego cars, with each build getting crazier and each idea getting smarter. So let's go. Okay, now I'm kind of getting sick of the way my Skyline looks, so let's change that by adding opening doors. But because my Skyline here is supposed to have 4 doors, I'm gonna use this hinge piece to open all the doors up. After a lot of building and trying to figure something out, I came up with this. All the doors open up really smooth, and to make the inside more detailed, I use this piece, which is just a red tile, to put on the inside of the doors to make it look cool. I put the windshield back on, and there we go. Now it's looking really cool because all 4 doors actually open up. Thanks to that hinge piece, this looks really good. And because that moving hinge Lego piece was a darker gray, I made a cool dark gray line that goes across the car, and it still looks good. I think I cooked on this one, right? This is my brand new Lego Hellcat. And you guys know, I put brakes on it to pop the rim off there. And this is the piece that actually makes up the brake caliper. It's a pretty rare Lego piece, and it's meant to be a feather. Okay, now watch me cook. I know a lot of you guys don't have this piece at home, so what you can do is just get a red piece of paper, cut it out, and then put the rim back on. And, I think it actually looks even better than before. It's way more smooth, and it still looks like a real Lego piece for some reason. You guys gotta try that out. But I want to keep upgrading the new Lego Speed Champions, so I'm gonna go even more crazy by getting the Porsche. And I've been looking at this thing so much, I'm kind of getting sick of the headlights and the color. So let's grab this F40 Speed Champions car and change that. After using the pieces from the Ferrari F40, I made this, the new and improved Porsche GT3 RS. And to make the headlights actual Lego pieces, I took the G-Wagon apart and grabbed the grille from it. I also gave the Porsche some more aerodynamics, and overall, it's looking really good and a lot better than before, especially with these custom rims. Okay, so a secret hack you guys can do is if you have this piece laying around, you can use it to upgrade any of your Lego car's exhaust because it curves up and has a cool angle. So I put the exhaust pipe piece on it, and now let's try to put it on my Supra. Let's see how this looks. It curves up and looks super weird. It doesn't fit the car, and it looks pretty cursed on this one. But if we put it on that Skyline I was building earlier, that looks pretty good. And the best part is you can tilt it to the side to add even more angle, like a little beater car. This is a great idea for a drift car build or any old JDM car Lego builds. And I didn't even realize, but you can make it as long as you want. Okay, so for this next one, I'm gonna grab my Lego G-Wagon and put a crazy motor in it, or that's what happened. The new Lego Mercedes set come with this engine cover that looks really cool, and it'd be perfect to put on top of a real engine. Here's the V, here's the 8, and I need to go over here to my random bin, and there we go. Put these things on. Looking good, but we need to add the cover. I put the Mercedes AMG cover on, and this thing's gonna be perfect for the G-Wagon. I even added this little roller skate piece for the dual overhead cam. That was 500 IQ, but now let's see if it can fit in the G-Wagon. Let's open the hood and empty it out. Oh, finally got the last piece out. Hopefully this detailed V8 fits. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Think it was a little big. Yeah, a lot too big. But it's still a really cool idea adding the engine cover on top of a brand new engine build. So, did I cook on this? Hey. Okay, so for this next one, I got a bunch of these 3D printed pieces. And if you can't already tell what it is, it's a stand for my Lego cars. But right now, it looks like it can only fit 2. But if you turn it over, there's 3. This should be perfect for displaying my new cars. And let's put the GT3 there. This is perfect because I literally ran out of room to display my Lego cars. Okay, so if you take a Lego cat that has these whiskers right here, extract the whiskers, you can make a V8 engine with them. I know it sounds crazy, but it actually looks really good. Get any base, get these pieces that can move up and down, put 2 of them on the base, then put each whisker piece in these holes, do that one more time, and there you go. But this next part is a really illegal building technique, and it might be because it's not a building technique. You're gonna have to grab some clay to attach these vents. It's literally the only way, but at least it looks cool with the vents on each side and that in the middle. This one was a success, but now I gotta figure out what car to put it in. So this is my Lego Skyline limo that I used for making 2 of the Skyline sets, but I just bought 2 more to make it even longer. I dumped out all the pieces, I got building, and you can make your Skyline go from this to this. Just buy 4 sets and spend $140. But at least it still has a light kit, and it looks insane. And if you're wondering why it's so tangled, I actually had to buy 2 light kits to make this because it's so long. Right now, it's 45 studs long, and it's pretty crazy. Just to make this idea come to life, I had to buy 4 R34 Skyline sets, which cost $140. Yeah, this thing looks cursed, and I still want to make it even longer. So, was this worth it? And I even made it its own custom limo driver. Okay, now I made this red Lego engine that looks really cool, and it's supposed to be an inline 6 from a GTR. And I used rubber bands to make the belt to make it look really realistic. And to make these pipes down here, I use this piece, the little macaroni piece, but in gray. But wait, I got a package from Slab Dream Lab, the largest, strongest base plate system for brick creators. We got a road and this super detailed base plate that would be perfect for outdoor type builds. And these roads are gonna be perfect for some of my cars. So is this really cool sidewalk with some bushes? We got a bunch of awesome base plates from Slab Dream Lab. With tongue groove edges, you can build bigger, smoother, and more stable than ever before. But to actually connect them without using studs on the top, there's these super cool pieces that simply connect them from the bottom. Alright, we got the road done. Now let's put this sidewalk in. It's super satisfying seeing them go in because they just go in perfectly. We'll get some more connector pieces, and this build is gonna look sick for my cars. So we'll take the green, nature-style background and put it behind it so it has some more detail. These base plates would be perfect for stop-motion filmmaking and building literally anything on them. With phenomenal strength and grips, your bricks stay exactly where you put them. And cars roll very smooth on the road. And whether it's a road for your speed builds or cinematic backdrop for your collection, it's more than a base, it's a stage. So if you want to get some really cool base plates from Slab Dream Lab, there's a link in the description and for 10% off. Okay, so I have a lot of Hot Wheels, but I can do something with Lego with them. Okay, so I want to try to build one of my Hot Wheels cars, but in Lego, and I want to make it the exact replica. Okay, we have a lot to choose from here, but then I noticed something and I completely forgot I had this GT3 RS. And I actually knew that I had one on the wall here. These two cars are actually really similar. They even have the black hood, but I guess the only difference is one's a GT3 RS and one's a GT3, but they still look the exact same. And I know some of you guys don't like the headlights. You think they're too small, but actually, they are the exact size I want. Alright, so now I gotta go over to my bin. I think this is the right one. Oh, nope, up top. And yeah, here. I'm gonna grab the bricks here. Did you know you can make an engine by taking any two Lego bricks? Because if you look at the brick, there's a brick pattern on one side. But if you go to the other side, you can attach it with this. And on the inside, there's a line. You want to have that side facing up so you can make the engine. So to make this engine, I'm gonna add one more of these bricks on the inside to make it more solid. And then add a stud here and use this rim piece as the fan for the engine to add some more detail. And you can get this tile here and put it on upside down, or you can put it on the normal way. But if you do that, you should take any other tile with a few studs on it and you can put this on it and it looks like a V8 with an engine cover. Now that's a good idea. Okay, so for this next one, I've been waiting for this for a long time. I got all of my Lego 2x4 bricks. I'm gonna take a base plate and then put all the bricks on it. I'm gonna make a Lego car dyno that actually makes the wheels of the car move. But to do this, I'm gonna need a motor, so I'm gonna have to borrow this from my Lego V8, but that's okay, I'll give it back later. Okay, good, it works. Now we can attach it. And perfect, it doesn't even move. So now I'm gonna get these Technic pieces and then put some wheels on them to make the dyno actually work. And then we can see which Lego car has the most horsepower. But this thing actually looks really cool and it's not even close to being done. Oh wait, now it is. Okay, let's test it out. Redo. Yeah, I think I need to take two. Alright, the Lego car dyno is actually working and it looks super cool. One thing I wish I could add is a gear ratio, so the motor's spinning the same amount, but the wheel of the car is spinning a lot faster. Alright, let's see how much horsepower this thing can make. Alright, the chef's cooking up a new tune for the Supra, and let's start it up. The tune's working, we got flames. Alright, this one turned out great. This was a perfect idea for when you're bored with your Lego cars. But after I made that limo, I had to clean up, but I found something in the box, and I could use this with my other Skyline. It has door handles on it, and I made my Skyline a 4-door, so I can take both these stickers and put two on each side of the car where each door is. This is intense. Can I get the sticker on perfect? Okay, they're not perfect, but they're also not bad. It looks cool. So another new Speed Champions that recently came out is the Suzuki Honda S2000 from Fast and Furious. But if you take the whole hood off, this VTEC motor is inside of it. You guys would know if you have the set at home. All you have to do is take the hood off, and it comes off as one piece. And I built a crazy engine up. Then I put the VTEC motor in, and it looks sick. But my goal is to make this Honda S2000 a crazy drag car. We have the motor down, it's making 1,000 horsepower. And for the exhaust, I even added the side pipe that comes straight out the engine. Using this small Lego cylinder brick. It's looking solid, but I still have a few more ideas we can do. I added those really big tires that Lego makes to add some more grip on the rear end. And to finish off the front end with that big engine, I need to make this pipe to add some more detail and to make it look a little better. And I'm gonna use this piece to clip it in. Oh yeah, and I also added some spare tires in the passenger passenger seat. I don't know if that's a good spot, but it looks kind of cool. And to make sure my Lego minifigure driver is safe, I need to make a big seatbelt harness for him. So I'm just gonna take these 3 pieces, put them together, and then you can just have it sit between his legs there. And now it looks like he's strapped up against the seat, so he's ready for all that G-force. The rear end of this set's kind of trash, but I can make it a little better by adding a wing. These flat wings I've seen on a lot of drag cars, so it's making this build look a little more realistic. And there we go. I think we're done. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. We still have the whole front end because it's intact. It's almost like Lego made it, so it stays all one piece when you take it off. I could have done this drag car build, or I could have made this whole hood open. But this thing rolls smooth. If you guys have been subscribed for a really long time, this is one of my first epic builds I've done. It's this Lego slushy van that looks really cool with a lot of camber and a body kit. And I even added a Toyota logo right there. Still don't know what car this is though. Comment down below if you do. All I did was take the rim and I put it in this. It goes in really nice and you can add a camber with crazy fitment. And because this car has the Lego City fenders, there's no way to attach it because the wheel's just too big and meant for the city ones. So you can just do it the easy way and shove it in there. So you guys should try this out, modding a completely basic Lego car into something crazy, like this. Okay, now another idea I have for you guys to make your own Lego car videos is to get a big piece of paper to film them on. It makes the colors pop more and it's great to film. Or you can use one of these cool base plates for a backdrop. Filming your own Lego builds is pretty fun to do, so you guys should try it out. Okay, so a few months ago, I built this. And some of you guys know what this is, and some of you guys have never even seen this before. It's not a car, but it's an engine. I'm gonna take this really big Lego wheel and put it right in there to add some more momentum when it's spinning. The piston just goes up and down with like a real engine, and you can get a vacuum to suck the air in so it stays running. It's working pretty smooth, and last time it wasn't. So I think with a few upgrades that I did earlier, it should work amazing now. So I'm gonna take my vacuum and put another massive Lego tire on it to have some more suction when it's going. I turn the vacuum on and, okay, we're not off to a good start, but maybe it just needs to warm up or something. Because this thing has been off for like 6 months or something. So I gotta open it up and see what the problem is. Everything looks fine, but I might need to add some water to make it run even more smooth. Okay, so if this water doesn't do the job, I'm not gonna be happy because all these mods I did to it aren't gonna work. Alright, let's give it a try and see how this Lego engine works. Or see if it works, because I don't know if it's gonna happen anymore. This isn't looking good. If you guys have Lego engines and you know how to work them, comment down below what I should do to this to get it running again, because this was a fail. Alright, you guys have to try this one out. If you have a treadmill at home, this is perfect to play with your Lego cars.
No, not the whole front end.
Grab some string and then put it under the wheel attachment of the car.
Then secure it.
This is how you get some solid rollers with any of your Lego cars.
And see how this works. Level 1. Oh, and the wing. That's better.
I even added a blue backdrop to make it look more realistic.
What's wrong with it? Oh, actually, the front end's not intact. I think I fixed it. Maybe not.
Yeah, I have no clue what that weird noise is, but at least this looks crazy. I don't know what it is, but this GT3 RS is looking really good on this road. But I think it's almost time to turn it up to the max speed. Okay, that noise is worrying me. Like, what is that?
Alright, let's turn it all the way up. I think that's max speed. Oh my gosh, this sounds crazy.
Putting my Lego cars on the treadmill is always really fun because the wheels just look crazy when they're going this fast. And I don't know what it is, but the GT3 is handling so smooth on this. I guess it just translates to real life. But this right here has to be my favorite view. With the wide angle, it looks like it's going so fast and it almost looks like it's real life.
Okay, I think we need to turn it off.
And what's really crazy is I'm doing this on a tiny treadmill that can only go 4 miles an hour.
Alright, that was really fun though. If you guys have a treadmill, you have to try this with your Lego cars. Is there any damage from that? Because that was a lot of noise. It looks fine. I think it was just that piece sticking out.
If you have a big treadmill at home, you can do this at like 12 miles an hour. And maybe do a Lego car speed test. Another good idea you could do is take a bunch of Lego cars and attach them with string to the treadmill and have a little race with them. Alright, this is my kind of a abandoned Datsun. I abandoned a lot of cars, but it just needs some wheels and a windshield. But what makes this car so good is I use minifig hands to add some pipes to the engine. You can also make your Lego car realistic by doing some crazy stuff, like adding stickers. If you want these stickers for the Lamborghini Countach set, there's a link in the description to print them out. And also, I added real scissor doors on this car like the real Lamborghini Countach. Okay, there we go. They're sometimes hard to get up, but still, this Lamborghini is one of my favorites of all time. You can also build a custom key to match any one of your Lego cars.
That's not the right Hellcat.
Oh yeah, this is. And that's gonna be great to display. With the SRT logo, that looks really cool. And by the way, I cannot decide. One of these is my favorite Speed Champion car. I really like the Hellcat, especially with the mods I've done. But the Super stock is just so good. And this is the Lego car that started everything. Let me know what one you guys would rather have in the comments. Okay, so for this next one, I made a crazy Lego limo. And you can do this with any car. You just need a bunch of the same piece, like this 2x4 tile brick. And you can also use this curved piece as a headrest. Okay, so something happened, and I didn't plan on putting this in the video, but if you guys know, I posted this short about trying to make the longest Lego car in the world. And then just now, I saw that one of you guys tried to beat me, and this is looking crazy. If he finishes this car, then I'm cooked, and then I won't be able to say I have the longest Lego car. So real quick, I'm gonna see what I can do and see if there's even a chance to beat this guy. I'm gonna grab a bunch of my base plates. Oh yeah, and it looks like he wasn't subscribed, but make sure you are, because this is about to get crazy. I'm gonna go over and see what pieces I can use to make this. So I think to find these base plates, I need to go to my abandoned Lego car bin, and I found all these. I took apart the car a bit, and I still have these. Don't worry, I can always change it back if I need to. But I laid it all out, and that looks absolutely insane. I think I got him by a few base plates, but if we want to win, I still gotta make it a little longer and complete the whole rest of the body. I don't know if that's possible, and that's gonna be expensive. There's his, and then there's mine. I don't know what one's longer. Let me know what one you think's longer in the comments, but this looks crazy. I'm gonna be posting some epic shorts on how I made this build. I don't think I'll put it in a video, but I'm gonna try to post some shorts on it, so stay updated with that, and hit the subscribe and the bell. I also showed my Discord, and they were going crazy. If you want to join the Discord, there's also a link in the description. And I forgot to tell you guys, this also has a light kit. Why isn't it working? Okay, there we go. There we go. That looks crazy. So that already makes mine a little better. Okay, you have a few seconds to choose one of these videos here before this video explodes.